I'm live. Good to see you guys. Now, Jensen, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Now, you will see, as you can easily see, I'm right in the middle here because Kelly is actually working late at work today. So she might be back, I'm hoping, in time to see you guys, but she may not be. But anyway, let that not deter. The live must go on. Things must happen. Jensen, good to see you. And also, I really enjoyed your videos. I left quite a few comments on your videos as well. So well done. Nice to see you've started up doing your YouTube channel and it's looking good. How did you feel doing it? Did you enjoy it? What was it like? Put it in the chat. Let us know. Also wanted to say some big thank yous as well to everybody that was oh, you are more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I wanted to say a big thank you to everybody that watched our videos. As you know, we had the Cheesecake Factory video come up. Hey, Freon, how you doing? Sis late again. She is Freon. She is going to be a little late today. She is working late today. So afraid you've just got me for that. But she is due to come back. She may even, if she's on her way back, do some comments on it as well. But how have you been? How is college? What have you been up to? It is Shrove Tuesday, as you guys know, here in the UK. I don't have pancakes today, primarily because I'd have to go and cook them and bring them back. And I thought I was going to say as well, you don't want to see a blank screen. So anyway, that's not. I'm careful filming things. Well, I was going to say, what did you mean you're careful filming things? I did like what you were filming. You were quite cautious because when you were filming the trains, I just missed it. I had to re-watch it to get the train, but I managed to get it in the end. But I did notice as well, you're very sort of careful about what you do film. So that is good. Marky, you may want to get mad at me today. I got into trouble again at the college stuff. Why? What happened, Freon? What did you do? Or didn't you do? Or what did you do? What happened? Tell me. Put it in the chat. Let me know. So, guys, is anybody having pancakes today? Has anybody had pancakes and enjoyed it? What have you guys been up to? Tell us in the chat. Let us know. I accidentally yelled at them, calling them old. Well, Freon, it's not very nice to do that. I know you sometimes in the heat of a moment, you can feel like this. And sometimes in the heat of the moment, you can feel a little bit, what's the word? Things come out that you shouldn't. But you've got to respect the people at college. I know it's not. I know no matter what they did, you shouldn't really call them old. I'm old. You can call me old. But it just isn't nice to do that as well. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? What led to you feeling that you needed to call them old? Was it? I'm assuming this is just a reaction. I'm assuming this is a reaction to something they said, and that's what made you shout that out. It can be a bit difficult, I know, and it can be a bit hard to temper your emotions, but sometimes you've just got to do it. You just got to be able to do it just so protect yourself. I feel awful still, and now the support workers are going to probably tell my social worker in my family. Well, one of the good things is, Freon, is that you've learnt about it. So the fact you feel awful is a good sign, because that's remorse. And I know you're a good guy, and I know you didn't mean it, and I know that's how you feel. So maybe what I would do, if you haven't already, tomorrow, go to the people that you said and said, look, I'm really sorry. I reflected on what happened, and it wasn't right, and I do apologize for my actions or my behavior. Saying that, you'll get a lot more respect. But yeah, I mean, are you okay though? Did it affect you? I hope it didn't affect you too negatively. And I hope you don't feel too bad. It's good to see you anyway, and I'm glad you're on the live. Did you check out Jensen's videos? If you haven't, give Jensen's videos a look. They are really good. I thought that was a really good start to Jensen for your first few vids. Like I said, you managed to get some of those trains, which is what you wanted to do. I did get a bit upset. You haven't yet. But that would be my advice, Freon. It's always best, rather than sit and wait for it to happen, just go up to them and just say, look, can I have a moment? Whoever it is, have you got 5 minutes, please? I'd just like to talk to you. And then they will speak to you. And then just say, look, I did reflect. I'm ever so sorry. No excuse for it, but I did react that way, and I apologize. Do that. They will think a lot of you. So maybe have a think about it, see how you feel about that, and then go and do it. It'll help a lot in future as well, because again, if they are going to tell your family, at least you can say, well, I have apologized. Jensen said, so next video is what I do when I'm dog sitting on Sunday evening. Okay, at 7:06. That's a very specific time. So that will be, are you putting that up on Sunday, or is it you're doing the dog sitting on Sunday? Is that what you're doing? Just take them, just be easy on them, Freon. Yeah, exactly. Just relax. Just relax. I know sometimes this is the thing as well. We all get like this. Sometimes when we get our tempers raised and stuff like that, your first reaction is just to go blah. But sometimes just if you feel that, just take a breath and just calm. All right. And just always, if you feel mad, the best thing to do is count 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Just go 1 in your head. Don't actually count out loud. Also, I did say I was very sorry. So you have apologized. So that's good. That's a start, Jensen. And I know, sorry, Freon. And I know it's difficult. Sometimes it can be difficult, especially if you think you're in the right. But I think sometimes you just apologize for the way you are. But listen, I'm sure they'll accept your apology. There'll be no harm done. Just remember it for the future. And that's how we learn. We remember things for the future. And I'm scared I will get into more trouble. I don't think you will. If you own it, and by own it, I mean actually understand that's what happened, and then just say, look, I'm sorry for my actions. As long as you're genuinely sorry, you will be fine. Yes, dog sitting on Monday and Thursday evening, and the video will go on Sunday evening so more people can join. Excellent. Well, Jensen, I will look forward to that. I managed to catch your last one, so I will try and catch this. If anybody's on and interested, Jensen has got his video coming up on Sunday. What time on Sunday? Is it 7:06, did you say? Yeah, we will move on, Freon. I think, like I said, we will move on. But you will be fine. Don't worry about it. So, what have any, come on, you guys haven't told me. Have you had your pancakes today? Has anybody had pancakes? I was going to do it because I knew Kelly was going to be late today. I wouldn't have been able to heat them up and bring them in. I probably could have had them cold, but I didn't get around to doing it. So anyway, if anybody is into that or celebrates it or interested, let us know. I have to speak to Kels about something exciting I got. Well, Freon, hopefully Kelly will be back. Well, as soon as she can. She did say she would be a bit late, so she may not make this live. So I will try. I will go the full hour and a half. Make sure that give a chance to get back. But if she's not, we can definitely save it till Friday. And of course, you know, on Friday we do a bit of a later live. So if you want to save it till then, Jen says that I will be posting a picture on my channel and it might be interesting. I shall definitely look forward to that, Jensen. Freon said, I will tell you now though, I've got, oh, M&S Dubai chocolate again. Oh, well done. You managed to get hold of it. It's not this one, is it? So Kelly did get this one, which is the Big Daddy peanut one. Now, this one used to look different. It used to have a whale on it, but they've changed the whale now, and it's just this. This is amazing. I know St. Cot, if you're watching, I know you tried this one. You said it was a 10 out of 10. I said this one is a 10 out of 10. This is incredible. If I eat it, I will be killed because Kelly has not given me permission to do it. So, I could dice with death and try it, but maybe just not yet. But this one is incredible. I really want to try it. The Dubai one that we tried was this one, which is the limp one. So it's Dubai style. This one was really, really good. Said new recipe on it. Give this one a try if you haven't. It's very, very thin, very, very light, very, very good. So give it a try. It's a very nice one. But the M&S one, I can't remember if we tried it or not. We probably have. What did you think of it? Also, Marky, I forgot to tell you, see how I'm all sports coaching. See, when I went, I meant to tell my worker that I was away and I never did. Well, that's all right. I'm sure your worker will find it out eventually. Are you going back into it? Will you be doing that? Will you be going back into the sports bits as well? Because I know you're back at college now. Well done, Jensen, 5 subscribers so far. Listen, this is your start of your journey. This is the start of your journey. What will happen is that you'll get more and more and more and more. One of the things Kelly and I learned, and this is one of the things we will say to you, in the original, when we first started it, we got hardly any subscribers. I think we started with 1 or 2. We got to 10, and Kelly and I were like, oh my God, we got 10 subscribers. But just keep at it. There have been days when I thought to myself, oh, we haven't made any subscribers for a while, but they will come. It will come. So don't lose faith. Keep going. Hey, Thunder Bear, how are you? How are you doing? Good to see you. I just read your comments. So Miss Bougie is held up at work, I'm afraid. So she will hopefully she will join us. Unfortunately, I'm afraid, guys, you've only got me till she comes back. So I'm hoping she will be back as well. But we'll keep the entertainment going. I'm afraid if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. But she will be back, I'm hoping. How are you, though? Anyway, Bella, good to see you. I'm going to say, how are you? Freon said, also, my boss never knew I was away. Oh, really? So, like I said, you just left and just let, oh, my God. Freon, you've got to start telling people where you're going. But it's fine. Love the tracksuit. Man like Mark, sponsored by Adidas. Oh, do you know what? If I was sponsored by Adidas, can you imagine? So, yeah, I don't think it would work, Thunder Bear. You're not going to see an advert with me like this. It's just not going to happen. Liam, good to see you. Just had a nice big stuffed crust pizza. Oh, Liam, you enjoy. How have you been? What have you been up to? Good to see you. What stuffed crust? Who did you have it from? Is this a takeaway one like Pizza Hut, or did you go for is it homemade? I know you're cooking and stuff like that. How have you been? Good to see you. Also, you never realized today is my 9-month anniversary since I joined the MK family. Can you believe that? Has it been 9 months? Do you know what, Freon? I thought it was slightly longer. I've got to be on, because we've kind of got used to each other. It always seems like, and we are so privileged to have you in the MK family. We really are. We really appreciate you totally turning up every week. And we do appreciate that. Karina, good to see you. Good evening, everyone from dreary, rainy California. You will never guess, Karina. I was thinking of you just before the live because I Googled, you came to my mind, right? And I Googled Sandspit Road and I put California and I've got the map to my right. And it's even got, believe it or not, TripAdvisor reviews where people have gone, I went to Sandspit Road. Is what a really obscure place to go, but it's saying here, if I got the right place, it's near, is it Montana de Oro State Park? So it's near there. That's what they're saying. But how have you been? Listen, if you love rain, come here. It's forecast is rains for the last 2 months, pretty much solidly. So yeah, but you've got all that sunshine to come later in the year. And I finally responded to your message last night. I am so sorry, guys. I've been so bad at responding to people, so I do apologize. But good to see you. Liam, Karina said, Freon, good to see you all. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. Very good. So if you've just joined, Madame is running a little bit late. So she had a function at work, she was saying, or she's a little bit late coming back from work. So we are hoping that she will be back. If not, I will hold the fort for now. And thank you for bearing with me, because normally I've got Kelly. It's really difficult when you do it on your own, because normally if I do something to say, Kelly takes over for a little bit and I'm sitting there just drinking. I go, oh, I can say this. But when you're on your own, you just got to keep constantly going on with it. So thank you for bearing with me. I really do appreciate it. And where are we? Hello, Bella. No, we love you, but we love you too. I'm loving you right now, because if you weren't here, I'd be talking to open space, blank space. Where's Kelly? Oh yeah, only joking. Yeah, yeah. So I think I'm just catching up with the comments. You never know, as you said, keep the faith. Absolutely, Mark. Totally voguing it. I am trying to. This is my Vogue. Is that how she did it, Madonna, with the Vogue? Do you remember that? If you're a certain age, you will remember Vogue. But, oh, you got it from Iceland. You got your pizza from Iceland. Any good? Now, Liam, Iceland do frozen Greg sausage rolls. They do the vegan ones. I haven't tried them. I was going to grab some to do it on the live, and I just haven't got around to doing it. It's one of those things that I've gone there, seen them. Oh, I must do that for the live. Then it completely leaves my head. Have you tried them? Are they any good? Mark, shall I stand in as co-host while Sister Kel is away? You can. If you could, I'd magic you. Hang on, I've got to get my bearings right here. I don't normally sit this side, so I've become more discombobulated, but I'm normally on this side. What I should do is get a mop and then turn it upside down, and that can be Kelly standing. Oh God, I'd be killed if she was here right now. Anyway, there you go. So yeah, you can stand in as a co-host. We might be able to do that, do a little bit of mix and match. Where are we? Do you have a name for your subscribers? Well, actual fact, it was Touche. Touche called everybody the MK family. So we kind of stuck with that. So I know some people will say that they call their subscribers something. I forget which YouTuber called their subscribers biscuits. Kelly was talking about it. But so I suppose we call the subscribers MK family. I hope you don't find that too cheesy. I hope you don't mind that. But yeah, that's what we do. Kind of set it as that. Aoife, good job. Reefa, we were just talking about you yesterday, asking how you were getting on. How have you been? How's your new place? Are you settling in a lot better? I know you said it was a bit cramped, but are you finding it a lot easier now? You're back in there. Let us know. And are you in the same place? Because I know you moved and got through. So good to see you. So I have some different videos, says Jensen. Normal videos of me, one question and answer video at the end of March, start of April, and one point of view video on the train 1 month ago. So anybody who's just joined, Jensen has just started his journey doing YouTube videos. Go check out his channel, have a watch. I was looking at some of his videos. Really good starter. Keep it up, Jensen. Don't lose the faith. Keep doing it. I'm going to say the more videos you put up, the more subscribers you have. If you think about it, you doubled your subscribers in a week. That's amazing. MK Lovers. I don't know about that. Freon, I don't know where you're going with that title, but I'm not so sure. Thunderbird said, yes, we need the advert now. What are you talking about? The advert of me in Adidas? I know. I just bunged this one on. I didn't really. I've actually had to turn the heating off. It's a bit warm in here. Thunderbear. I want to try and guess who you are. We did that one. It was Thunderbear was Kitten Noodles, and I suspected it was that. But to be fair, Kelly was on the same wavelength. How are you doing, Mark and Kel? Hope is well. We are good. How are you? Tell us what you've been up to. How have you been? I'd like to say, tell us about your place. What's been happening? Join the MK family today. Amazing. Karina said, I appreciate rain so that we don't have to worry about drought. Do you know what, Karina? It's funny you should say that. So Kelly and I, we must have gone to Vegas probably about 2018, I think it was. And when we arrived, we brought the British weather with us. It started to rain. And of course, Kelly and I are instantly going, oh, God, we just come from England and it's raining here. And the taxi driver was where he said, listen, well, I'm glad you did. We have not had rain for almost a year. So, I mean, if you're English, you just don't comprehend that at all. Or British, I should say. You don't comprehend that at all. Having no rain for a year. It's done nothing but rain for the last 2 months. So it was just something that absolutely blew my mind. And again, you're not a million miles away from Vegas. So where you are in the desert as well, I can imagine it getting really, really, really sort of hot and like I say, that drought being a real issue. So when you get like that, you really appreciate the rain. It's like when Kelly and I went to Lanzarote. We were talking to a British couple that lived out there, and they were saying the same thing. They actually prefer the winter because it's so much cooler. Summer is just so hot. So these little things, kind of like you say, you get so used to where you live and kind of, you know, the environment and the weather there, that you don't realize how people actually crave the complete opposite of what you have. Weird. Where are we? Thunderbird, I want to try and guess. We did that one. Where am I? Yeah, Karina said, but we woke up to the loudest thunder I've ever heard in a long time. Is that all that heat? So we've got that high pressure causing the thunder. How often, just out of interest, Karina, does it rain in California? Is it something? Do you get it monthly? Is it now and again? It's I suppose you've got such a diverse climate as well, totally different from Florida. Freon said, oh, I have an update on Ailey. Her aunt is still in hospital. How is Ailey doing? I know I always feel bad because I always ask her how her aunt's doing because I only ever see her obviously on this live. But I want to obviously try and get her mind off of it too, because there's me and I'm in that kind of balance of I want to ask her to make sure everything's okay, but at the same time I know she sometimes comes on to the live to forget about things. So if she's not on the live, please do pass on our regards, Freon. We do want to say hello to Ailey, and I hope everything's okay with her. But yeah, like I say, I hope everything's good. Liam said, I had a weekend in London. Oh, I went to a vegan Chinese buffet, went to the British Museum, London Zoo, and a music gig. Oh, look, do you know what, Liam? If I'd have known, I could have met you up if you go into London. Did you have a good time, though? Again, I don't want to put pressure on you guys. If you ever do come to London, don't feel I don't want you to feel like we're going to say, you must meet us, you must meet. But it was nice that you did. You must tell me about this vegan Chinese buffet, though. We'll have to give that a try. Kelly and I have been meaning to go and do some reviews around Chinatown for a while. I think we're going to leave this closer to the summer. And as you know, I'm still just finishing off our Florida videos. So I've got one this weekend and there's 2 more. So I reckon by the beginning of March, that will be the end of those. And then, of course, we will then move on to our UK London one. So we've already started them. We've got much more filming to go. But Chinese is definitely one of the ones we want to have a look at. So do let us know what that was like. Things have been rough with the relationship. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Aoife. Are you okay? Is everything all right? These things will happen. No relationship, if it's any, not a consolation, but no relationship ever runs smoothly. So anyone that tells you that their relationship is completely hassle-free is a liar. So it's one of those things, you will never have that, but it's one, I just hope you're okay. So let us know if everything's all right. Remember, with anything like that, if you're in a trough, there's always going to be a peak that follows. But do let us know you're okay. Thunderbird said, Freon, haha, guess who I am on what basis? I could be anyone. This is very true. I think you're Winnie the Pooh. Is that based upon her emoji? Hey, Sam, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, oh, was that? Oh, look, you've got, for a second, right? Look, it's Kelly. Kelly has joined. So I will catch up with the chats in a little bit. Sorry, guys, I'm a little behind on the chat. How are you, Sam? Really good to see you. I hope you're well, and I hope everything's okay. I know you've had a bit of a rough ride of it, with what happened with your sister-in-law, but I'm so glad to see you on. I know, just take it day by day, but really good to see you. And also as well, I was loving Nick's Henry Hoover video. I will put a comment in there. I was just catching it just before the live, but yeah, it always comes up on my feed bits. Just trying to get through stuff. I know things are difficult because you've got a lot on your plate, haven't you? It's not just about those things. Tony said, Tony has joined us. Hello, Tony. Good to see you. Right. Please, can you clarify your position on whether you will be voting Reform or Restore Britain? Oh, now, Tony, I would say we're not really a political channel. But I suppose that's one thing we do. I won't say about the political stance on this thing as well. I'm assuming, though, you're either a Reform or Restore Britain candidate. Funny enough, I was listening to a documentary, actually, with Rupert Lowe about his sort of stance on things and why he left the Reform Party. But yeah, I will leave that there. But thank you for joining us. Thunderbird said, Freon, what do you think, Winnie the Pooh? Oh, you're still in remission for now. Well, listen, that's a good thing. One thing, actually, Aoife, I was going to say, even in remission, this is something you can just make you really appreciate life. And I know you do, but it's one of those things that, that's a good sign. Keep in, whilst you're in remission, just keep positive, stay there, and really try and enjoy life while you can. Because I know you've had a real tough time of it. So remission is going to be your way of being able to stay, try and stay positive and really enjoy life if you can. Freon said, hello, this is not a political channel. No, he doesn't have to remove it. He can keep it there. I suppose, though, Tony, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. Thank you. I appreciate it, says Jensen. No, been battling with John and just issues with his anger and his ex-wife attachment crap. These things are always difficult. Getting involved with an ex-wife is not something you really want to. This is not my area of expertise. So relationships are not my area of expertise to actually speak about, I suppose. But I think one of those things is, well, John has got to deal with those anger issues. Whatever it is never okay for someone to take anger out on you, Aoife. And that's really, really important for you to know. If it gets too bad, I think you're probably going to have to address it with him, because it's something that he should not be doing. If he gets anger, people can get anger and express it in different ways. But once you start expressing it on somebody else, that's totally unacceptable. Yes, we definitely need the advert. Yes, you figured it out. It was Kitten Noodles all along. That was her alias. Yes, Freon. Where did you get the Winnie the Pooh from? I know. Is this something else? Mark, it's up and down, so I'm just trying to cope. Listen, Aoife, remember that you're a special person. That's really important. And also as well, like I say, be true to yourself. You are worth it and you matter. And that's what you really need to just remember in life. Thunderbird said, yes, been here since 2022. How about you, Freon? Karina said, yes, we couldn't water our lawns. If you did, you get a fine. I remember all the fires that you had there, all the celebrities that lost their homes. And that wasn't that long ago. Flushing toilets were limited. It's gross. I do not want to go through that again. And again, like I say, in the UK now, we've got the complete opposite problem. So there's flooding in major parts of the country. And it just goes to show, like I say, how climate change is affecting. I see you're sitting in my seat. I am, my love. I am. But I'm keeping it warm for you. I am keeping it warm for you. Are you on your way home, or are you still at work? That's what we were wondering. Jensen said, I went on I went on Leading Healings live yesterday and had a good time and chat. He's doing quite a few lives at the moment. I have joined a few of them. Of course, because of the time differences, I do struggle a bit to get on them. So I think I went on one on Sunday. But his one went on. I mean, I left it about half 12 midnight, and it was still going. So I think that's the thing. So that's about lunchtime, I believe, around his way. So that's always a bit tricky when you join as well. But it's quite fun, actually, because now I'm not musical at all. So if you think I'm going to do a play along and sing along, unfortunately, I won't be able to. And I don't want to subject you guys to that. But him and G, his partner, do a lot of sort of sing along on the piano, on the guitar. It's a bit fun. If he may come on, he may not, but we'll see if he does. The therapist and the nurse said, Aoife, and coach with me, analyzes everything and tell him what I am hearing and seeing and picking up on. So is that having a positive effect? Do you feel that that's working with him, or are they trying to sort of work through issues with him as well? If you don't mind me asking. Kelly, you see, Thunderbird, even not here, I can hear her dulcet tones. Oh look, Freon's changed his thing. Liam said, yeah, should have met. Forgot your London way. I went through Camden Market too. Now, what was Camden Market like? I have not been to Camden in years and years. I think we've mentioned this before. When I first came to London, you're talking about 1994. It was totally, totally different. They've had a couple of fires in Camden, unfortunately, and they've rebuilt big parts of it. It is so touristy now, Camden. But I do want to go and check out the food markets, because obviously that's what we do. So at some point we will go out there. I think I'll probably go springtime when it warms up a little bit. Hey, it's Troy. Good to see you. How are you? Evening, Mark. Long time. Where's Kel? So Kelly is running a little bit late. She is at work. I have no idea if she's going to make it in time, but she did say that she was going to be a bit late. So I was going to hold the thought. Yeah, I'm trying to hold the thought as well. But good to see you. How have you been? What have you been up to? Oh, you're just going to run John a bath? Okay. Right, where are we? Now, this is the point. I'm really bad at this. I keep jumping at things. Karina said, we get rain during November through to March, but not this much. And then sunny the rest of the year. One of the things the UK can't do, Karina, and really can't do, we have an absolute deluge. I mean, like I said, we get floods and all of this. Come summer, there's a hosepipe ban. So, and I'm not going to go into the politics of things too much, but a lot of it is we just can't build reservoirs that retain water. They're just basically great big holes in the ground because it just rains so often. I'm assuming because you've got reservoirs and levees and all of this as well, so your water collection is a lot better because, like I said, it doesn't rain as much. But But be honest though, is it something that is, there's something nice about it because it's a novelty? You know, being out in the rain and stuff like that. Is that something that you just like, the novelty factor of it? I mean, like I said, when Kelly and I go to Florida, we love the novelty factor of it actually being sunny. When there's been times when, you know, Kelly and I think we went one year and it had been overcast for months. And as the plane just broke through the clouds, I said to Kelly, oh God, there's the sun. I haven't seen it in such a long time. So that's the thing I was going to say. It must be a bit of a novelty factor for you, especially as you're so used to the heat. Karina said, we are expected to get snow too. No, in California. So the mountains may have some. Oh, right, the mountains. I was going to say, that being said, Florida has had really, really unusual cold weather for this time of year. Exceptionally cold, they've been saying. It's been a real cold streak there, which is very, very unusual for Florida. I mean, like I said, when Kelly and I went to Florida in November, as you'll see on MK Vacays, because Kelly's putting those videos up now, it was really, really warm. Well, warm in UK standards. So about 28 degrees Celsius. This is what we'd have in the UK in the summer. So for us, it's just nice. You just extend the summer a little bit longer. Where are you now, Kelly, says Jensen. Yes, exactly. Thunderbear said, if you were to ever come to Harrow, especially the shopping centre, and you don't have a P.O. box by then, could I give you to my drawing? I haven't done it yet, though, so it could be a long way away. Thunderbear, we would be absolutely honoured to have your drawing. We really, really would. We would love that, if that's okay. Harrow, where you say. Now, is there in Harrow, there's a big Asian market, is that right? So like China, I might be getting that wrong. If there is, that was one that was on our list, but I couldn't remember if it was in Harrow or not. Kelly's on her way home. There we go. So with a bit of luck, and I will have to shift seats, Kelly will be back sometime soon. Right, sis, Marky's being crazy. I'm trying to keep him calm. She can watch the live, you know. She can see what I'm doing. Of course, Thunderbear. Yeah, I said. So we would love that, as Kelly said. We would absolutely love that. Would be amazing. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Jensen said, make sure you to keep safe and look both ways before crossing the road. Exactly, Kelly. You've got to be safe. Well, she's actually going to be on the train, so I think it'll be a bit difficult. But you're right, when she gets off of it. Yeah, well, as I said, we don't really do a political channel. I think Tony may have gone, though. Tony, you still there? Karina said, oh, Aoife, hugs to you. I hate this situation for you. These are really, really difficult. And it's difficult because I don't want to intrude in somebody's relationship either. Me giving a relationship advice, I was going to say as well, I'm not qualified, as you probably know. In it, I've got to say it, but it's fairly obvious. But it's one of those things as well. But like I say, you matter. That's the most important. And for all of you guys, you matter. No matter what the situation happens, you've got to have that sort of know that you have self-worth, and it's very important. Freon said, Aoife, well, we meet again. Right, there's not going to be any of this curling banter, is there? Or I've started it too soon. How did Dublin get on? Oh, and did you enjoy the rugby? How was Ireland, Freon? I kept meaning to ask you. Did you have a good time? Aoife, you know what is right and what is wrong, said Kelly. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's something you've really got to know. Trust your instinct. Trust your red flags. They are there for a reason. They're built in, and they're built in for a reason. Don't, if they're ringing, if alarm bells are ringing and red flags are flying, then you know they're there for a reason. Trust your instinct. I think all of us do this at the time. When your instincts are kind of compromised, if you like someone or you don't want to accept those red flags, sometimes we overlook them, which we know we shouldn't, but we do anyway. But trust your instincts. Always trust your instincts. Kels, how was work? And be honest, did you miss me, your dear little stepbrother, me? I'm sure she did. I'll get to that bit. Have you subscribed on Mark and Kelly's trip tips and things and on MK Vacays? Asked Jensen. Well, thank you, Jensen. A nice little plug. I didn't, but encourage, but thank you very much. I do enjoy my role, which is nice, Freon. Of course she misses you. Of course she misses you. Freon, right, hang on, I've nearly caught up, actually. Freon said, where on earth am I? How did you find Leading Healing's channel? Well, you'll probably find it actually because he's on one of our subscribers. That's why. Yes, you will have to shift seats. You see, Thunder Bear, I've been told. I'm not sure South Harrow has a tiny lane of markets, but Harrow itself has a main shopping centre, and I don't venture outside of it, really. You're not really selling it to me, Thunder Bear. You're not really giving me vibes. I want to go to this place, but we'll have to check it out. Harrow's quite a distance from us, but we'll have a look at it. We could do it on the way to somewhere. Are there any nice restaurants we can review? I suppose is another question I could ask. Marky, is it leading or leading? The second one, L-E-A-D, leading. So you lead as in lead. And Karina cracked a very good joke. You're certainly leading. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it? It was a fun live that they do. Richard, good to see you. Greetings from a bus. Where are you going, sir? Where are you off to, or where are you coming from? Good to see you. And also been liking your new channel as well, your 3D one. I'll have to get some 3D glasses. Will I need 3D glasses? I'm assuming to see some of your videos because you've done them as 3D. Where are we? Jensen said, now I am taking my dogs for a walk this evening and tomorrow morning and evening. Do you want me to record it? Yeah, actual fact, that might make a good video. If you do your dog, you can sort of show, obviously don't show personal things like your lane or anything like that or where you live, but definitely be good to video your dogs. Survived my sister's Thai cooking. When you say survived, you're not really selling it to me, Richard. Was it that bad? I thought your sister's quite good. Well, your niece is a good cook, you said. Was it good? What did she cook? What dish did she cook? Now, I got to be honest, I'm not a massive Thai fan, only because I don't like lemongrass, but there are some recipes that are good without lemongrass. And somebody recently really recommended a Thai place. It may have been Kelly's cousin that recommended one to me. Yeah. What's your take on Thai food, guys? Are you a fan? Not really a fan? Let us know. It's the first one for you. Leading, L-E-A-D-I-N-G, as in you in the lead. Bobby, good to see you. How are you? Okay, Mark. Will Mark be live when you get home still? I will stay on the live, Bobby, and I will make sure that she is here. Unless she's going to come back about 10 o'clock in the evening, because you guys won't want to stay on then. I think Kelly's on the way back. She'll be back in a bit, so I will stay on till she's back. Thunderbear said, thank you. Do you reckon you'll go this year or maybe next year? What, to Harrow or somewhere else? If it's Harrow, we'll try and do, if you've got that photo, your picture, well, we'll have to coincide it when you can do the drawing. Because again, I don't want us to come there and put you under any kind of pressure. It's very nice that you're doing so, but honestly, Thunderbear, I don't want you to feel pressured to do it. If we go, yeah, we'll be there this weekend. You're like, whoa, go draw like a maniac to get it done. We'll give you time. We'll definitely give you time to do that. I'll have a chat with Kelly and see what we can do. Right. Richard said, oh, I'm regretting my sister's food as a bit too much spice. When you say a bit too much spice, are we talking mild, hot, extra hot, burn your mouth? What are we talking? We're talking like, what did she put in there? Like a Carolina Reaper pepper or something? What did she put in? There's some, I used to watch Man vs. Food. I don't know if anybody used to watch that, but there was one challenge he did, Adam Rickman, he was the host at the time. And what was he going to say? He was trying this really, really spicy thing, and they warn you not to do it. So it wasn't the quantity, it was the spice levels. And he was just saying, I think he did there was 6 wings he had to do, and he only did about 4. And he just said it was so hot, he just couldn't do it. So I don't say your sister's doing that or as a spice challenge, but I know you like your spice challenges because I think you did the roulette one, you know, when they had the Doritos roulette thing. Oh, you're trying to find his channel. Okay. Tomorrow, said Bobby, I'm going to my sister's for the day and having tea there. Oh, nice. Is she, that sounds lovely. Is your sister cooking for you? Or are you guys getting takeaway? That sounds really nice, Bobby. A nice way to spend the day. It's always good to spend it with family. Jensen said, now I'm going to Bracknell on the bus on Friday. Do you want me to record it? Yeah, Jensen, it's really important that you do what you want for your channel. Don't let us influence you. It's always good to take requests, but have a think about what you want in your channel. This is your channel, remember. and we'll support you. We will watch your stuff. Thunder Spare said, Happy Chinese New Year and Pancake Day. Yes, we have Chinese neighbors near us, I say down the road, and they put all decorations at the front of their house. It looks amazing. Are you celebrating today? I've almost finished my level 2 now, so on to my next level of Mandarin. Amazing. So funny enough, I was going to get pancakes, but because I knew Kelly was going to work late. I know the logistics of doing it. You don't want really just seeing like a blank screen like this while I'm in the back cooking them, going, I'll be there in a minute. So I haven't done it, I'm afraid. We did review them last year, but I would be just reviewing the same pancakes M&S do probably. We celebrated Chinese New Year at work. Amazing. That's not what I was laughing at. I was actually laughing at there. That would be nice, Bobby said, Kelly. Could you maybe put the name in the chat so I can find his channel? Well, Freon, actually, he may come on. Leading Healing does sometimes come on to our channel. He definitely comes on a Friday. Sometimes he forget. He keeps mixing us up with the Monday, which is when Richard does his. Karina said, when I cook, emergency is always on speed dial. Oh, dear, Karina. When you say emergency, are we talking emergency services? Or are we talking takeaway just in case it doesn't work? I always had you down, Karina, as a good cook. I don't know why, because you're a bit of a foodie. I would imagine that, actually, fact, you would be quite a good cook. Is this true? I think you're being modest. You are a very modest person, I know. You just say, I don't know anybody famous. I just bumped into Beyonce the other day, and Brad Pitt came round, you know, as he normally does, but no one really was big. You are, I'd imagine that's both. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. What's that, Karina? Where was it? Oh, it was in the kitchen this time. All right, all right. No, I think I know what you say, if having that on emergency time. I don't know though. I think you're being very modest. Bobby said, Kelly, Karma is the guy on the Chiefs come home. Sorry, Karma is the guy on the Chefs come by home from me. Who's Karma? Sorry, I didn't quite understand that, Bobby. Karma is the guy on the Chiefs come home by me. Right, I'll have to figure that one. Can somebody put Leading Healing's channel in the chat? Bobby, what type of karma? Yeah, I was going to say. I'm sure I haven't read that properly. Thunderbear said, "Oh, nice, Kelly. Did you get to eat mooncake? It's a tradition." Now, Kelly and I will do, and I'm saying we, because I will book somewhere there. We will do some stuff in Chinatown in London at some point this year. There's a lot of places Kelly does like in Chinatown, especially some of the bakeries there. And there's some really nice restaurants there as well. So we will book something. I've been wanting to do Chinatown for a little bit. So we will go into one of the restaurants there. If you guys have a recommendation, we'll have a look at it. But I think Kelly has one in mind. So we'll go with Kelly's one in mind. Is Taylor Swift's version for her boyfriend, Travis? Probably. She did. Did you see though, Bobby? Actual fact, she was on the Graham Norton show, and one of the guests asked if they could be on her music video. So she invited all the guests, including Graham Norton, to be in one of her videos, which is one of her latest videos. So yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. Oh, she's cooking, right? Okay, Karina, I'm sure you're a good cook. Absolutely, Kelly. I do think that. I think you're incredibly modest. Bobby said, yeah, she is cooking. Thunderbird said, oh, thank you. I can draw it anytime, even down, and just keep it safe. So there is no rush. I would just need a photo of you both. Love your favorite foods, Disney's cartoons, etc. So I can create something amazing. And you're drawing it, aren't you? Because you are an artist. I was going to say, and the reason why I say that was, so Kelly and I were having a discussion about thumbnails. So as you know, I tend to do the thumbnails, and Kelly does the thumbnails for MK Vacays. I do them for Mike and Kelly's trip tips and things. But we just kind of like put mishmash of our photos together. But I've noticed YouTubers using a lot more AI. So some of them look quite professional. So I was looking into that, whether we should I use our photo? Should I use AI? We're going to have a look at it and see how it looks. But I always think that I hope that AI doesn't destroy art, because I think definitely Thunderbear, if you draw that, I'd be so appreciative of that. Where are you? Richard said, oh, Richard's got to go. Have a lovely evening, you two. Can't find his channel. How do you find it? Just type in Leading Healing. Type in Leading Healing into the search bar, free on it will come up. No Thunder Bear, didn't eat mooncake, but I did receive a red envelope. Oh, Karina said, no, I'm a horrible cook. I need recipes. Karina, I'm not so sure. I don't know why. I get the impression you are a good cook. Or is that the fact because you're such a foodie, you eat out? Or is that the reason you're not a good cook because you eat out a lot? What would be your go-to dish? So, actually, fact, here's one for you. Guys, please put in the chat. What would be your go-to dish? If you had a friend come around or a relative or somebody and they said, you can cook for me, don't care what it is, what would be your go-to dish? What would you cook for them? Doesn't have to be fancy. It could just be something like a comfort dish or something like that. What would you guys cook? Mine would be, if I'm cooking something, I always try and go to like a fail-safe thing. So I would cook. I love doing omelets, and I know that's not advanced. Or my English breakfast, which again, that's the thing I cook the most because that's what I always cook for Kelly on a weekend. But that would be my thing. So as long as you're coming around for breakfast, you'll be fine. But that would be my go-to. But let us know, or could it be a signature cake? Bobby said, Bobby Curly 2026 is my channel for my YouTube channel. Bobby, what do you have on your YouTube channel? What kind of things do you have? Let us know. Oh, yes, sorry, Jensen's right. It's G&C. That's his YouTube channel. Sorry, I beg your pardon. It's G&C. That is right, not Leading Healing. Leading Healing is Leading Healing. So G is Leading Healing's partner. Leading Healing is who comes on this channel. But yeah, it's called G&C. They got about 14,000 subscribers. You'll know it's the one. And I think it's like a purple picture. So thank you, Jensen. Yeah, I couldn't remember I keep thinking it's Leading Healing. It's not. That's his channel. Thunderbird said, oh, Kelly, it better be that $1 million bill in there. If it is, I might not see her on the way back home. I think I did see it. Yeah, Bobby Curly is my YouTube channel name. Yeah, so what do you have on your YouTube? Do you actually have a channel yourself, Bobby, or you just like to go on other people's watch other people's videos? Karina said, exactly, that's why I am a foodie. I can't cook what I want to eat, so I go out instead. Karina, that in itself is genius. That in itself is clever. Absolutely. So there we go. So we've had our first thing, carbonara. So that is Bobby's go-to thing. So Bobby said, I do different kinds of stuff. It's hard to explain. Well, I will check out your channel. So I will have a look at that for sure. Yeah, you've got your own channel. Well, I will check that out. I will definitely check that out after the live and have a little look. I know I've got backed up with loads of people's stuff I want to see because when I'm not editing videos or Kelly's not editing videos, I do like to watch a lot of YouTube. So I do like to watch other YouTubers' stuff. So Karina, if you were not all right, Karina, I'm going to ask you this. I don't know why I'm asking this. This is for everybody, but I just got to ask Karina this because she's making me laugh. Have you ever, or has anybody ever done this? Have you ever ordered takeaway for somebody coming round and tried to pass it off as your own food? So what I mean by that is you've ordered a takeaway, you presented it nicely on a plate, and then said, here you go, and then pretended, not that you have to admit that you did it, but tried to pretend that you cooked it. Have you ever done that? I've got friends that have done that as well. Have you ever done that? Have you ever gone and pretended it's your food? And how far have you gone to the extent of doing that? Yeah, like a Mrs. Doubtfire, exactly. So how far have you gone to that extent? Have you like dirtied up pans and put them in the sink to even give the impression, or have you not gone that far? Let us know if everybody's done that. Thunderbear said, oh, thank you. I would love to draw it. It would be fun and a challenge to add more things to it. So what's your favorite Disney film or cartoon? I can incorporate that somehow into the picture. Well, my favorite Disney film is Coco, but it's not Kelly's. So Kelly might want a little different thing. But I don't, like I said, I don't want to dictate. I will trust your artistic talents because you're very talented. So we'll have a look. Karina, yes, I like to go out to eat too. We do indeed, as you've seen on multiple things that we've done. Here we go. But yeah, has anybody done that? Please let us know. I've never done that, although I have been incredibly tempted to do it. I don't know how I would do it because I'd have to order it in first and then, yeah, you know how it goes. Jensen said, I will film on Wednesday morning on the doggy walk as a video on Friday in Bracknell, like MK Vacate's video. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but that's what I will do. Jensen, you've got to do what you want to do. It's your channel, and people will gravitate to your channel, partly because of you and partly because of what you do. Ailey, good to see you. Hey, Mark and Kelly. Where is Kelly? Kelly is on her way. Yeah, all is okay. Kelly is on her way back. Oh, she's back. Hello. So she'll be back with us soon. Quicker than we think. I'm really badly ill over here. Oh, no. What happened? Have you got a cold? I'm sorry to hear that, Ailey. I hope you're okay. Jensen said, I will try not to forget. Whatever you do, even if you forget, don't you worry. You can always do it another time. Karina said, oh, no, I would never be able to pull that off. They know I can't. But what about if it was somebody that didn't know? So like it was, I don't know, you invited someone back from work, or you met a friend, or you were on a date, someone who hadn't been. Would you be able to pull it? Would you attempt it? I like the fact that it's renowned you that you can't cook. Babe, says Freon. Oh, slap stroke thumped across the back 3 weeks ago. Right, Aoife, that is not on. That really is not. Once it turned into physical violence, that is not on. This is a totally different ball game. I think you really have to raise that with her. If you don't feel safe from raising it with him, then I think you then need to consider what other options you've got. But physical violence is never, ever, ever acceptable. It's never acceptable. So she would know. But it's never, ever acceptable. Baby, I miss you, said Freon. Bobby said, 4 of my shorts got over 1,300 views. That's really good. Bobby, that is really, 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 really good. We kind of average about 300 to 400 a video. So that is really, really good. So, you know, it's one of those things. Sometimes videos I think will do well, don't. And sometimes I think, oh, this won't do well. And it does. So you can never tell. But that's excellent, Bobby. That's really good. Miss you too. Be really ill. What's happened, Ailey? What's up? I'm sick. I know. What happened? What do you mean ill? Yeah, well, that's what we were asking you. Okay, it can be a Thunderbird. It can have a bit of everything. Or what's your favorite food or dessert? Oh, that's hard. My favorite food has got to be pizza. Dessert will be Kelly. Will be cheesecake, I think.
No.
What's your favorite dessert?
What do you mean? What do you mean my favorite would be cheesecake?
Ginger cheesecake?
No. What would be my favorite dessert, Mark?
Oh no, I know what Kelly's favorite dessert is. It is it escaped my mind. It's Black Forest Gatto.
Exactly.
But her favorite cheesecake is the ginger cheesecake.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about cheesecake. We're talking about what my favorite dessert is.
Can you tell Kelly's home?
This is not cheesecake.
It's not cheesecake. Babe, do not ask Marky if I got into trouble. Marky, I give you permission to tell Eddie all about what happened. Yeah, so, well, I'll let, Freon, what did you do? So Freon got into a little, well, it wasn't a physical altercation. You just had a disagreement, I would say, with somebody at college. But yeah, it's all fine. We've apologized. We're all good. Thanks for everybody's friendly service. Oh, Jensen, don't, like I said, you keep doing your stuff. We'll keep watching it. Karina said, I would never try to cook anything for anyone besides myself or Jackson. I could be charged with murder. Do you have that on your kitchen? Consumer own risk.
Warning. Yeah.
Yeah, warning, I think. Right. Look who it is. Aoife, I think you should raise it. I'm glad you did raise it with IDVA. I'm glad you did do. Hi, Sister Kels. Missed you, said Freon.
Aww.
Honey, whatever you do not ask Marky about me getting into trouble. Which she just did, and I think I just said, went away from watching most lives to go on. Sorry, went away from watching most lives or going live on TikTok. Ooh.
So I brought one for you. And I got one for me.
Right, so let's celebrate the Chinese New Year with a cookie.
And then I got given
Look at this.
a little red envelope.
Wow.
And
Oh,
then
you haven't opened it.
I brought leftover Chinese. Well, I couldn't finish what I had in my plate. So I just, luckily, this morning, because in my mind, I was just like, I hope I remember to bring a Tupperware with me. And I did remember to bring a Tupperware with me. And still managed to catch the train on time and all of that. And I was in a rush. And I was just like, oh, so yeah.
What's this from the restaurant?
I didn't go to a restaurant. I ordered it into work.
Ah, okay. There we go. Do you want to show everybody your Chinese meal?
Okay, give me a second.
Where are we? Marky, tell Kels about me getting into trouble. So Freon.
This is just some leftover stuff that was in my plate. So I've got some crispy seaweed, a little bit of duck there, and pork, and a spring roll, and a dumpling, and some turnip cakes, and a couple of other bits and pieces.
So what was I going to say? Yeah, so Freon did raise his voice with one of his tutors yesterday. So I said to him, you've got to remain calm. I know it's easy to raise voices. Some of us like to raise voices, but you've just got to remain calm.
Someone's about to raise voice in a minute.
But yeah, just remain calm. It's different. I know we're bantering, but yeah, you've just got to be careful, Freon, especially if it's a teacher, because that's a totally different relationship. That's a totally different dynamic.
The thing is, we do get frustrated and stuff like that?
Do you?
Well, when I have to repeat myself, yes, several times, or ask for something several times, yes. Some of us do raise our voices because we're not heard the first time for some reason.
Well, when I see the person that applies to, I will tell them.
You better. And so it can be frustrating at times, and I do understand that. So you have to really sit back and think, is it worth it?
Absolutely. And also as well, like I said, try the counting technique. It will work. So if you feel yourself getting just 1, 2, 3, and let's just take it there you go. Ailey said message me privately. So yeah, I think have a chat with Ailey about it. You are welcome to chat here, but have a chat with Ailey.
Yeah. You can chat in private and stuff like that. Sometimes it's not always for the channel.
Yeah, exactly. I will watch back later tonight when John is in bed. Okay, but Aoife, you should feel free to watch whatever you want when you want to. Don't feel. But if you want to watch later as well, please do. Please do. Where are we? Ooh, said Karina. What's in your red envelope? Please share.
Well.
Can I have a fortune, please?
Of course.
Or shall I wait for yours? You open the red envelope.
So it was explained to me about the red envelope. So generationally, the older generation give money normally to the next generation. This isn't money, by the way, but I'm not sure what the other tokens are, but this one is going to be a sweet.
Ooh.
So I already knew it was a sweet.
Oh, okay.
I love the ornateness. Now, not all of the envelopes were the same.
Oh, amazing. I love that envelope.
Yeah, it's so pretty. So pretty. And I got handed this one today. Yeah.
Very nice. You should keep that.
I am going to keep that.
I think we should put it on the fridge. I really like that. It's beautiful design, and it's embossed.
Yeah.
It's got it's slightly raised. It's very, very nice. There you go. So a sweet.
Ooh.
Hang on. Let's just check for 5 minutes now, I think. Made you look though. Right, I'm going to try this fortune cookie. While Kelly's eating, I want to eat because I feel like I'm missing out. So I'm going for the fortune. What is my fortune, Ailey? What is my fortune? Let's just try. Right, here we go. Crack. No, I can't read that. It's about 9 different languages. The quieter you are, the more you hear. I think this one should be.
The fortune is the fortune. So now, you know what it says to me? He doesn't listen.
So you see him. This is really nice, actually. I love these. Always remind me of the wafers you get with an ice cream. The quieter you are, the more you hear. I think you're right. I think that is a
Yeah, it's you not listening.
Oh, amazing! They got it in French. Parlez-moi, écoutez plus.
Plus.
There you go.
Écoutez.
Écoutez. Parlez-moi, écoutez plus. There you go. Kelly, please don't get mad at me, said Freon. Patience is a virtue. It certainly is, Thunder Bear. I have no idea who you've directed that at, but we'll see.
Parlez-moi.
Parlez-moi.
Écoutez plus.
Parlez-moi.
Speak less. Yeah?
I should do that in Paris.
Parlez-moi. Speak less.
Parlez-moi.
Listen more.
Exactly. There you go. Look at that. You get French lessons in this. It's all good. Yeah, exactly, Ailey. Kelly's not going to have a go at you.
No.
Not at Ailey, at Freon.
No.
Anyway, I need to go grab my pancakes from my pots. You go enjoy. Now, we haven't got, I'm afraid, guys, we don't have pancakes. We did review them this time last year, but I would have just reviewed the same ones again.
You know what I did this morning? So,
well, listen to this.
I met a friend because she wanted to have pancakes. I didn't have pancakes though, but I did have waffles.
No.
But that's because I prefer waffles. But it was the same. It's the same batter, but
yeah. Waffles on Pancake Day.
Hmm?
Shrove Waffle Day. No, sorry. Carry on.
So I had waffles this morning, and I get to have Chinese in the evening. I mean, it couldn't have been a better day.
So Thunderbear says, so Kelly's favorite dessert and Disney cartoon character is. So we know it's Black Forest Gatto. What is your favorite Disney? Well, it says Disney stroke cartoon.
I mean, I do like Pirates of the Caribbean, but cartoon-wise, it's a tricky one.
Guys, what is your favorite cartoon if you have them? If you still watch them? Well, I shouldn't say that still watch them. They are very popular with everybody.
I suppose I love the music more. So I love Frozen. Oh, you know who I love? What's the Hawaiian one?
Oh, Lilo and Stitch.
No. Where she's
Freon likes Lilo and Stitch. Which one?
No.
Oh, Moana.
Moana.
I don't know if it's Polynesian. I don't know if it was Hawaii, but yeah, I know what you're saying. That's a brilliant one. There you go, said Thunderbear. Karina said, I had a fortune I received years ago, which has come true, and I have kept it. This one's not more of a this one really isn't a premonition. It's just telling me to shut up. But it's I might keep that one.
You might want to put that on the fridge.
How are your dad's pancakes, Freon, anyway? You can't have waffles on Pancake Day, said Bobby. Absolutely, Bobby. It's just completely mocking the tradition here.
It's the same batter.
It's not. But then, if you want to say that, you could say, "Yeah, I just had Yorkshire puddings on that."
Yeah.
Where are we, Marky? Can you tell Kels to have a private word with me about the incident at college? Well, do you know what? Like I said, Freon, we've discussed. If you want Kelly to tell you as well, I'm sure Kelly will probably tell you something similar to me. But go ahead.
You don't need to be told off, Freon, or anything like that. You don't have to look for validation that way. Just know what is right and wrong and try to do what is right. Now, if you want to go and apologize to the teacher or you want to go and apologize to the person, then do that. But you don't need someone. You do, as you're growing up, you need guidance of what is right and wrong and stuff like that. But you are of an age now to know what is right and wrong. You don't need someone to tell you off about it. What is the braver thing and the more courageous thing is to know what you've done is incorrect or is wrong, and you apologize for that. And so you go and find that teacher and you say, do you know what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shout. Please accept my apology and take accountability.
Yeah.
Take accountability. That's it. Yeah?
One of the things, as we grow, we learn, Freon. And like I said, it's one of those things. It's people will respect you a lot more if you do that. If you go up to them and say, listen, I blew my top a bit. I am sorry. I didn't mean to. I let my emotions get the better of me. I do apologize. They will think a lot more of you than if you just ignore it.
Don't make any excuses. Just accept accountability and deal with it.
And that's how we learn. That is how we learn. Yeah, so quite a few of you guessed Moana. It took me a while to get there. Bobby said, I have been standing at the edge of the water long as you can remember. Oh, wow. That's very poetic. I've been standing at the edge of the water as long as you can remember.
What song is that?
Is that a song or is that actually a...
sounds like a song.
Or it could be almost like a poem. It's beautiful. Kels, can you please have a private chat about the incident? Because I trust you a lot. There you go. Well, I think we just caught up with the chat. Freon, I 100% agree with Kelly. Listen to her. There we are. As your Freon, we are giving you the advice. That's it. It's a song from Moana. There you go. I be standing at the edge of the water as long as you can. There, yeah. That's it. That's right. Well done, Bob. Yeah, I've got to say that was. I thought you came up with some poetic.
No, but I was thinking it's a song.
It is actually. It's really good. Bobby said, I mean, you can't beat waffles on you can't beat waffles on pancake day if you want waffles on pancake day. You can have waffles on pancake day. No, I know. We're already.
And you know what I had it with? Bacon, sausage, and scrambled egg.
Oh my God!
They put powdered sugar, icing sugar, and then I asked for extra maple syrup.
Right, so here's one for you guys. For those of you that are into pancakes, do you prefer the thin ones, like the British ones or the French ones, or do you prefer the big thick ones, like the American ones? Do you prefer the pancake stack or the British thin and French crepe?
Today, I will cause violence on the live.
What have I done?
Don't try and act like you just don't know what you just literally did.
I didn't know. What did I do? I promise you, I have no idea what I did. I just sat up. What did I do?
So, the restaurant that we normally go to do American pancakes. But because today was pancake day, they were doing like specials. Anyway, a friend of mine ordered pancakes and they were crepes. And she was so upset because she was thinking, oh, they would be like the big bag. And I said, well, that is traditional for us, obviously being in the UK. But because on their normal menu, they don't state it's American pancakes, they should have stated that it was crepes.
Yes, I understand. I did apologize. I said it was okay, but she continued to be mad. Well, do you know, sometimes this is part of it. So our fridge is making these weird noises. Sometimes you've just got to accept that. If she's going to be mad, that's right. But just take it. Just take it. Because you've just got to remember she's saying that for, she's obviously upset because of how you spoke. But just take it. Things will be okay.
When somebody upsets you and then says sorry, you can't take those words back. Those words are out there, or in the manner, in the temper, in the whatever you said, right? When you say so, when you're saying sorry and you're apologizing, that doesn't automatically make it okay. That doesn't automatically change the person's mood. Okay, so you have to give that person time to forgive you. If they indeed do forgive you, who knows? But once words have left your mouth, or once you say something in a certain manner, temperament, whatever, you can say sorry, but you can't get a net and bring those words back.
No, true, but also the thing is, Freon, what you said wasn't terrible, and I think you just got to own it. You said it in the heat of the moment, and just own it.
Yeah, I'm just explaining why, if the teacher is still in a bad mood.
No, you're right. I mean, they will calm down. What he did wasn't terrible. It's not like you didn't murder anybody, but no, you've just got to control your temper. That's the thing, Freon.
It's not about murdering someone or whatever. What it's about is how you affect that person. It's like, it's like, oh, I'm only winding you up, but that's a joke for you, but that's not a joke for the other person. That person is now wound up because you purposefully wound up that person for your own entertainment. And that's what I don't like. When people say, oh, I'm only winding you up, but that was for your own entertainment. That wasn't for my entertainment. That wasn't a fun experience. So while you're I'm only winding you up, ha ha ha. Yeah, that's okay for you. And now the person's wound up. And what? What? And then you're supposed to go back to normal after they've said, oh, I'm winding you up, and will wound you up to a point where Now, oh yeah, it wasn't funny. It wasn't a joke.
Where are we? Also, Kels, I forgot to say today, said Frill, is also a very special day because, drum roll, it's now my 9-month MK family anniversary.
Wow.
There we go. American style pancakes all the way. There you go. All right, so that's it. Do you know what? I do love the American style pancakes, but Karina, they've got to be made right. I have tried ones that are, you can taste the baking powder in it. So it really depends on the place. Done properly, they are amazing. She went, uh-oh, what happened? Karina, you okay? Yeah. Oh, Sarah!
Hi, Sarah.
Oh, my God. Oh, Sarah, isn't it? Not Sarah. There's no H. Hi, guys. How is it going? I believe I missed someone's 50th. I saw a first-class surprise. Hope it was amazing. It was truly spectacular. But more importantly, how are you? How is the computing going? Are you still doing it? Are you, what are you up to these days? It's really good to see you. Where are we? Sarah, I hope you're well. I said Freon. Ailey, don't be mad with me. I think she might have gone. I was stressed because of how busy my class was. No, I get it, Freon. And I think these things, just explain that to her and just explain why you did it. But then, like you say, just own it. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't think there is an explanation to be had unless she asks. Unless the teacher asks for an explanation, you just apologize and you own it and you take accountability. The thing is, even though you say sorry, that person's still going to be upset because you put that person into an upset place. Just because you say sorry doesn't automatically, you know, delete what it is that you've done, right?
But this is all a learning curve. Where are we? Oh, Ailey, you still there? I think she may have left. That's the only thing I can, because she hasn't been on, or she may be in the background. Karina said, I hope you are listening to Kelly, Freon. There you go. These are wise words. I am. Where are we? Sarah said, I'm still working my job in tech every day. It's challenging but fun. Also, very lucky to be saving money by staying at home. I'm doing less tutoring in the evening because I was overworking myself. I'm going to South Korea for 12 days in April.
Wow.
Flying out alone for the first 3 days. Then my friend is joining.
Wow.
Very excited. We'll be able to see Seoul. Oh, amazing. Do you know what? I think it's one of those things I would love to go. That's incredible, Sarah.
Wow.
That is so good. I'm really
so brave.
Do you know what? I am glad though that you've cut back on the tutoring, because it's very hard then to work and then work in the evenings. Some places, some jobs won't allow you to take on a second job for that very reason.
But the thing is, sometimes when you need money or when you're saving for something, I mean, there was one time I was working 3 jobs and going to college. Sometimes that's just what you have to do. And while you're young and you have the energy, you just do it.
Absolutely.
You just do it.
Yeah, you were working 3 jobs.
Yeah, I didn't have a partner at the time. And I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to earn some money. That's what I did. I had a mortgage to pay. And I was on my own, and I just thought, well, I'm just going to work. And that's it. That's what I did.
Oh, Jensen said he's got to go. Take care, Jensen. Oh, don't forget, Jensen, there'll be a video tomorrow on MK Vacays. Is that right? Yeah, there is. I thought so. So, yeah, don't forget to watch that. Thank you for joining. And we will see you Friday. Where are we? But I said to Marky if we could move on. We will. We won't mention it anymore. Ailey's not mad at you. She's not mad at you. You've got to remember, Ailey's got a lot on her plate. And remember, she said she's not well.
Yeah.
Just remember that. Give her a text and just
She's just a bit stressed.
Yeah.
Just send, like Mark says, send her a text and ask her about her. Ask her how she is and stuff like that, because she's going through stuff as well, Freon. Do you know what I mean? So I know you're going through things, but she's also going through things, and you just want to check in on her, and you just want to check to see if she's okay.
Yes. Yeah. Don't lead with the I got in trouble with college.
Yeah.
Just forget that. Just talk about her.
Just talk about her.
Where are we? Sarah said, when is your next big trip? Any other special birthday plans coming up?
Wouldn't you like to know?
We sound really secretive. We are so obvious to read, but yeah. I'll let you answer that. Or actually, let me answer that for a bit because Kelly's still chewing. So we are planning to go for a holiday this year. We will not be able to do 2 US trips, I'm afraid. I was going to say we did that as a special because it was our birthday, and it
Well,
was our big.
Yeah, I think what it is we are planning something. You will see in due course. But you know, we like to keep you on your toes on this channel. You know, we like to keep you on your toes. We are planning a couple of things, yes. I will be going on a couple of trips this year. Who knows where I'll be going to?
We'll see. And one of them might be South Korea in April. You don't know. Can you imagine that you turn around and we go, "Hello, Sarah." We don't know what you look like, but you'll see what we look like. Freon said, by the way, we have a big debate to talk about Balmoral is returning. Should it return? Sorry, Balmori. What's Balmori? Should it return? Yes or no? What is that, Balmori? So I don't know what that is. Is that a TV show?
Sounds like a TV show.
Tell me what that is, Fron, and we can then say, no way. Sorry, Kenneth, I didn't realize it was your birthday too. I hope you had a great time as well. So we are. It was both our 50th last year.
Yeah.
So mine was in May, and Kelly's was in November. So you've seen the May trip. Kelly's now editing her birthday trip, which is the November trip.
Yeah. And yeah, we did a couple of good things on my trip as we did in your trip.
Yeah, it was So we've all got that to come. Well, you saw what we did for mine now because that's all uploaded. But there's a few surprises coming up for Kelly. You'll get to see. Sarah said, "How I would definitely tap you on the shoulder if I spotted you, especially in the airport in South Korea." Oh, can you imagine that? Mom, Kelly! No, I think you'd be more subtle than that. I think, it would be a little tap. Breon said, it's an old TV show on the BBC for kids in Scotland and in the UK. It was about a nursery. Oh, right. Now, I don't think I've seen that, Breon. It may have not reached its way down here. Or it may be one of the ones I just missed. I haven't seen. Has anybody else seen that show? I don't think I've seen it. But there you go. No. So if they bring it back, did you enjoy it? Would you watch it?
Would you watch it again?
How is your Chinese?
It's really, really nice. It's a bit of a mismatch.
Yeah.
Because I just dumped a lot of stuff on my plate. So what it is, so there are things that I like to arrange, like little events and stuff like that. So I have a team. I don't run the team, but you know, I sort of head it up kind of thing. And then we talk about what we would like to do throughout the year and stuff like that. And it was Chinese New Year, and we thought, do you know what? It was also Pancake Day, but we did something for Pancake Day last year, and I thought it's going to be something interesting to do for this, you know, for Chinese New Year. So I had someone, he's very shy, but I encouraged him to do a little talk on traditions and what it means and all of that. We had to order certain foods because they represent certain things. And bless him, he's a very shy young guy. And I was just like, right, well, you only have to talk for 5 minutes, so don't worry about it. And then he came up to me later, he goes, is it all right if I talk for 15? I was like, oh, of course it's all right. I was just saying 5 because I didn't want to overwhelm him and stuff like that, but I had to really encourage him. And you know, in the end, he sort of like, you know, did the talk, and I said, right, you have to speak up a bit louder. He didn't speak up terribly loud, but it was really interesting, and I could tell that people were interested. And like we ordered all of this food, and then I ordered a bit more on top, and it was interesting to see people who hadn't tried food like that type of food before and saying, oh, what's this, and they were saying, Kelly, what about this, should I have it? And I was going, that's going to be really good, try it. And it's different, you know, people from different countries, and they were all trying different things, and they'll go, wow, that's really good, where did you order it from, blah blah blah, and all of this. And so I just thought it was really successful. But yeah, people really enjoyed it.
Good. Also, said Freon, social worker and I were talking about pineapple on pizza, and Kel's Marky, pineapple on pizza, should it be banned?
Yes, it should be banned. You wouldn't. Every Italian is crying in their beds when somebody orders ham and pineapple. They're like, you know, of course, you know, because
I like the hand gesture.
because it's not a thing. It is not a thing. But I know that plenty of people do like it.
Louise, hello.
Hey,
Good to see
Louise,
you.
how are you?
Louise said, have you guys ever thought of doing a Disney cruise? Bit of a Disney fix, but with the luxury of only traveling to Southampton. Go on, you talk.
So it is on my list for sure. Mark is a bit if and but about it, but you know what? He doesn't want to go. I'm ready to do a solo tour.
I mean, I would. Do you know what it is, Louise? I don't like boats. Admit, I don't travel very well, so I've never done a cruise. I've done ferries, and I know they're not the same. I know, but
It's not the same.
Every time I've done a ferry, I've just wanted to be ill. So that's what's put me off. If anybody has done a cruise, would you get? Do you feel the seasickness? Do you feel the motion? That's what. Oh, Freon's got to go. Take care. My mum says yes to pineapple pizza. Your mum is right. Hello, Freon's mum. You're right.
That's all kinds of wrong.
Do you want to read out your fortune?
Fine.
You've got it, Kelly. By the way, Kelly's just gone way ahead. How are you, Louise? Good to see you. Here we go. Right now, we're just trying the fortune cookies because it's Chinese New Year. I opened mine the wrong way. What is your fortune?
Smile. Tomorrow is another day.
Oh, that's very short and sweet. Smile. How come you got that one?
Because I got the right one, and so did you.
Louise said, my husband wasn't sure, but we have now done 4 Disney cruises. The seasickness tablets really work well if you start taking them a few days before. Oh, that's interesting.
Now, who suffers from seasickness? Is it you or your partner?
Yeah, husband. So yeah, is it you or your husband? And was there one particular one you use? I don't get along with. It's you. I was going to say Louise because I don't get along with seasick tablets. They either make me really they normally make me drowsy.
That's of benefit to me.
Yes, but well, not for me because I don't get to enjoy the trip. I'm just in bed all day.
Oh, but I will enjoy the trip.
But do you find that, Louise, when you did those, did you feel seasick or was it actually fine on a cruise? That's my only reservation with a Disney cruise. Would I be?
How many motion sickness tablets have you tried? Because I'm sure you've only tried one.
No, I've tried a few types. I bought ones from Boots and they work a treat. Didn't feel sick at all. Right, okay, thank you, Louise. I might give those a go. I'm all right with things like planes. It's things like cars and boats I get queasy.
Have you done different ships? And if so, which ship would you suggest?
I think the only... And is it one of... I suppose another thing that puts me off is with a cruise is you're stuck on a boat for the period of time.
There's so much to do.
Is there, Louise? So it's just interesting to hear someone who's actually been on it. Would you recommend it? And is there a lot to do on there?
It's like a mini Vegas on the sea. You wouldn't get to do all of the stuff on the boat. From what I've seen, there's quizzes, there's dinners, there's a cinema, there's shows, there's shops, there's all different types of things.
Louise said our first was the magic and it was amazing. There is so much to do every day. Do you know what? I think thinking about it, I'll have to have a real think about it. The thing is, it's not actually for me. I think that's the food is incredible. Shows are wonderful. Oh, that's great. I think that's the only thing that puts me off is just the seasickness. It's not actually the boat itself. I think it's just the seasick. I'm not a fan of traveling like that. That's my least favorite thing on any trip. Louise,
do you have a channel? Have you filmed any of the cruises and stuff like that? Because the thing is, I've watched a couple. I don't like to watch too much because I think I want to experience the thing. But my mum, she's been on a couple of cruises. She hasn't been on a Disney cruise, but she's been on a couple of cruises. My bestie's gone with her. And my bestie really rates them as well. But I like the fact that there is clubbing if you want to go to a club. I like the fact that there's food, whatever you want to, like sweet treats and stuff like that. I like that there's a pool. I like that, that there's shows. I like that there's a cinema. I like the fact that there is just all different types of things to do on the ship. That's just there. Do you know what I mean? And I like that you're not having to, although the ship is massive, huge, You wouldn't be able to do all of the shit for sure. I get that. But to be able to like look at an itinerary and say, and have too much to choose from, like you want to catch everything, but you know you're not going to catch everything. That is really, it really appeals to me for sure.
I don't have a channel, says Louise, but watched lots of YouTube videos before our first trip. There are adult-only areas and something for everyone to do. Doesn't matter much or how little Disney you want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So thank you, Louise. That's really helpful, because I think my only skepticism, and it's my only skepticism, is that the journey bit. I wouldn't want to spend, if we went for a week, I wouldn't want to spend all week just going.
Yeah,
like that's
I'm going for 2 weeks. I don't know where Mark's over for a week. I'm thinking in my mind, I'm going for 2 weeks and enjoying that trip.
Oh, Karina said though the excursions off the ship can get expensive.
Yeah, this is also the thing. I think for me, I probably wouldn't do a lot of the excursions, but my mum would. So she did one. It was a Jamaican one, a Caribbean one, sorry. And my mum even did zip lining. I was like, my mum,
your mum
zip lining? Yes, my mum did zip lining. Thank you very much. And so yeah, so she went with a friend of hers, and they went and did like. But my mum's very big on excursions. Me, I'm like, I don't want to go on an excursion. The only thing that puts me off with regards to getting off the ship and stuff like that is you have so little time in that area. It's not like, I'm here for 2 days. So it's not like the ship has docked for 2 days and you get to go off and see different parts and blah, blah, blah. That is my only thing that doesn't appeal to me about doing that. Knowing me, I probably would just stay on the ship. I probably wouldn't get off. I have to be honest. I probably wouldn't, unless we got to Castaway Cay. I probably would like to get off and see parts of Castaway Cay and all of that. But that is my only thing, is you only get to have a few hours at each destination that you go to.
Louise, that's a good idea. Try a 3-day one as a taster. That is a good idea. We could try that I'll be up for that.
I think this is my only stipulation about a 3-day one, is that his body may take 3 days to get used to something. Do you know what I mean? Because I think for me, I would get on and it would be a little bit wobbly, but it would disappear. But for this one, he would concentrate on that. He wouldn't be able to just say, I'm on a ship, let me go and see different things. He would literally visualize being motion and sickness. He will visualize.
To be honest, like I said, when I've taken ferries before, and I know it's not the same.
It's
thing.
not.
It's a much more. But on a calm day, it's fine. I don't even feel it. But oh my God, I had to take a ferry. This is years ago. We took one from Dover to Holland, to Brugge at the time. And my God, that was awful. It was really, really choppy seas. I spent the entire trip in the toilet. And then I came back and go, you look terrible. I said, yeah, I know, I've just been ill. So I think that's the only thing that I wouldn't want to spend a big portion of the trip just spent in a cabin or in a toilet, just wishing I was out. That's it. The UK 3-day cruises go to Holland and Belgium, so not far. You really don't feel the motion of the boat. I swear by the tablets. Right, no, thank you, Louise. That's actually set my mind at ease a little bit, because that's the thing. Because I've never done a cruise. I always try and avoid boats. It's something that I would, like I said, I'm only basing on something that I shouldn't really, because it's not comparable.
I haven't heard a bad thing. The only time I heard something that was a little bit negative, which wasn't really a negative thing, but I'll tell you anyway, is that somebody went on a cruise. I think it stopped in Japan, and that person felt like, well, nobody spoke English.
I think I said that story before, which really made me laugh. There was an insurance company put all the funniest complaints they received, and a British couple went to Italy and they complained that there was nothing on the TV about Italian. They said, "Where's Coronation Street?" Ian's joined us. Hello.
Hey, Ian.
What's with all the Baileys? I'll let you explain, because they're all Kellys. Go on.
I collect them. And it just started as a little thing during 2020. And then there were all these different flavors, and I thought, you know what, I like this. I want to get this. I want to get this. I want to get this. And then it just turned into a thing. So now you can see all the different ones. That's a popcorn one. I think that is a cinnamon bun one, and that is a s'mores one. And this one, I can't remember what tiramisu.
Yeah.
And then freak shake. And then is that the pina colada?
Yeah, pina colada, Internet, birthday cake, and then there's
red velvet, and then the strawberry.
But there's ones on the other side. Seems like a fun channel. Hey guys, hey Ian, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. I hope we are a fun channel.
Yeah, I don't know. You'll find out in a moment. But yeah. But Ian, just to let you know, on the other side, Kelly, you could probably see that that's not a reflection. That's actually ones on the other side.
Yeah.
Kelly's got so many of these. So much so that she's got ones there.
But the ones in the cupboards are doubles.
Yes, I know. Kelly's brother always said when he ever comes around, he goes, Kelly, you got to drink these at some point, you know. He wants to you.
And I'll say, I don't have to.
No. Exactly. It's more for, although I'll tell you something. So I used to, when I work from home, I try not to work from here because whenever I, in a meeting and they see that in the background, they think I'm this big alcoholic. So I tend not to work in here, even though I don't drink them. I just because you won't open them.
No, I have to skip off now because I have to join a meeting which has already.
Okay.
I realise it's already started.
All right, you better go. I will end the live, I think, in a bit.
Okay.
Have you been? Oh, you go on. I'll carry
on.
Have you been to San Francisco and Vegas? So San Francisco, no. Vegas, yes.
Yeah.
Karina, who is on, is not a million miles away from San Francisco. So, but have you been? Did you enjoy it? Vegas is one of my favorite places actually to visit. If you accept it for what it is, you will love it. You'll absolutely love it if you haven't been, but it's definitely one of my favorite places to go to. I had so much fun in there. One of my friends described it as Disneyland for adults. And I think that's probably a very fair description of it, although we do like Disneyland. So there we go. Well, guys, as Madame has had to make an exit, she does apologize that she has a work thing she does have to attend. So I think we will leave the live there. But thank you so much for joining us. And thank you. I do really appreciate you bearing with me as well. I know it's always a lot better when Kelly's here. But I do appreciate you guys staying, watching, indulging, and supporting the channel as well. It really means a lot to us. And we do thank you a lot. So without ado, remember we do have on our other channel, MK Vacays, Kelly will be uploading a video tomorrow. So that will come up. I believe she's going to put it at 6. That will be where we go to Epic Universe and we stay in the hotel. So this was Kelly's birthday present. That's where we go. So check that out. And on Friday, of course, we've got our live. So we will see you then. Have a great week as well, Karina. You stay safe too. Everybody look after yourselves. Please do take care. And remember, you're never too old to have fun. We will really look forward to seeing you on Friday. We may see some of you on the chat that we have tomorrow on the video. Until then, we'll catch you all tomorrow and Friday. I can't do the melt my cheese because she's gone. The lady is gone. But we will say, like I say, stay safe. We will see you Friday and look after yourselves. Take care, guys. We'll see you on Friday. Bye for now.